Hey everyone, welcome back to 52 Licks. We're going to cover an Eric Harland lick this time from that same book, the Magnificent Seven book. I hope you guys aren't getting sick of it. Lord knows I'm not. There's so much great information and I'm having a ball going through it. I ran across this Eric Harland lick from a tune called Back Bay Blues, and it's actually a 6-stroke roll variation. Again, kind of running with our recent theme here of material that's just tried and true great jazz language and vocabulary, but somehow reworked or revoiced. Hopefully, in the auspices of trying to get you guys to take solid material that you learned from great jazz masters and doing little tweaks and twists and turns to eventually make your own vocabulary out of it. And this next lick is a great example of that. So he starts it on beat 2 and it kind of morphs into something else, which is super hip. But because of the way it runs on, and I think you guys should check out the whole solo, because the whole solo is great. But for our purposes, for this little video, we're just going to take that little phrase, and I'm actually just going to start it right on beat 1, so the counting and all that stuff makes it nice and easy. So the hands, these are all triplets, the hands start with a 6-stroke roll. Left, right, left, right. Except the first right is gonna start on the ride cymbal, and it's gonna end on the ride cymbal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Right, left, right. Then that's something you should be fairly familiar with, hopefully, if you've been paying attention to these videos so far. Then the next phrase, he's only gonna make it 5 strokes so that the resolution comes on the and. So the next phrase is, if I started that right on 1, it would be triple and, or 1, 2 and, 1, 2 and. So it's a 6-note phrase followed by a 4-note, followed by a 5-note phrase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what he does to make the sticking work is he plays the 2 lefts just like it's a 6-stroke, but instead of playing 2 rights, he only plays 1 right and then 1 left, and then resolves on the right. Triplet. Right, left, right. So there's only 1 double, the rest is single. Single, double, single, crash. So if you loop that a few times. Then add the first part. Now there's more to the phrase. Let's talk about the next part. So after he plays, after that pickup on the end, the next downbeat is going to be left, foot, and on that second foot, triplet 1. Let's just say 1 for now. Triplet 1, triplet crash. He didn't really crash, he just plays around the ride cymbal, right? So, if I take it from the 5-stroke, triplet 1, triplet. Let's put all 3 pieces together. 6-stroke, 5-stroke, and then the little resolution, left, foot. So I'm slowly but surely kind of speeding it up there. That in and of itself is a great phrase. You could just play that and be totally fine. You see how it's a variation of that 6-stroke. He starts with the 6-stroke version, then he takes a beat out or takes a stroke out so that it resolves to the and of whatever beat that's going to end up being, right? It resolves to the and as opposed to the downbeat. But you can see that it's still based out of the 6-stroke roll sticking. He just alters a note here so that he comes out after 5 strokes. What I think is also interesting is if we take the 6-stroke roll and we put it aside and we just focus on the second part of the phrase, that can be something that's looped in 3. Right? Just the second part of the phrase. So I'm playing it and then putting a beat in between. So that can be in 4. But if I take that beat out, I can loop it in 3. The reason that's important is because we have kind of 3 cells here, the 6-stroke roll, the 5-stroke version where it comes in on the and then the little turnaround. Now I can mix and match those. Loop those for as long as I want. And the other thing I can start doing is I can change some of the voicings. In other words, I could move my last left accent when he plays the bass drum. I can move that to this ride cymbal. What if I put it on the very last beat too? That's hard to pull off, left, left, left. So that's just, probably the best way to phrase it. The other thing I can do is I like that little single that I come back for the 5-stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. If I move that to the floor tom or the rack tom. So check out all those little slight variations. It's a 6-stroke roll. There's the 5-stroke version of it. And then the little turnaround left, left, foot, foot. And I can mess around with those cells and create longer phrases based on those. And then I can also just do very simply, like once I have the sticking under my hands, which clearly I need to work a little bit more on before trying to post a video and after just learning a solo. But once I feel like I have the sticking and the rhythms under my hands, then it's pretty easy to just move a stick to a different sound source and all of a sudden it opens up this whole other world. So in-depth explanation, I know, but what I'm trying to do is get you guys to see that lick itself is great, but if you break it apart and kind of move it around like little chess pieces, or just change a voicing or two around, man, there's a whole other world there. And I really want to try to get that across as these 52 lick series are coming to a close at the end of the year. Okay, good luck.